Yeah. Oh, sad. I'll cry. All right. Thank you so much for today. I think you are ready to the end of the class. Yeah. It's been a long day. I think it's been a long course, 10 days, but it's not that too long. Yeah. If you have too short, you won't get any much knowledge. So you get now you full in your head, in your stomach with the knowledge. Yeah. Hopefully you will absorb that and you will use this for your future study, for you to do your bachelor degree. I hope that you will gain more knowledge and skill than other people who have no chance to be here. And also the master degree student, hopefully you will gain some knowledge and you are able to go to teach other people. Doing PhD is you have to teach. Yeah. Doing bachelor degree is you have to learn how to practice properly. And doing PhD is to produce a new knowledge to the world. Okay. So if you're willing to pursue more degree, this class is fully academic knowledge that you can use. Definitely everything on the pathway that I teach you, you will meet this um, journey along the study. Definitely, whatever I teach you, that you will see that. Just a second. Okay. This last lecture, I think usually, if you want to improve your writing skill, if you want to improve your English academic writing, okay, it will be very good to start, but maybe it might be for the bachelor degree student. I think good for you if you know this now. Yeah, you will improve. But for the master student, you think you have to be able to write properly. And what I teach you today, maybe you seem to be like it might be too hard, but don't worry about that. You may listen and then you may listen when I give you technique, and then you may take this to develop day by day. Something I may talk at that may you may never know about that. Okay, what professor talk about? I have no idea. Don't surprise. Okay, just take it, and then you go home. You can go to read that. Oh, this is what professor said. It will accumulate your knowledge day by day. The thing that I talk to you is totally new. And maybe if something surprised you and if you listen and it maybe it's too hard, don't give up. You just listen. Okay, you just be the empty glass. Just listen how I tell you, and then you can go home and try to do your best. Okay. Writing English is not easy or it's not hard, but it will take you somewhere. Okay. As your language is not the first language, English. Also do I. When I first writing my English, as I told you, I used to fail in class. I fail in English. You don't believe that? I fail in English, and then I was feel frustrated. How can I get over with the better English? Okay. So in terms of writing English, that we have two types. The first type is writing general English. The second type is academic English. What is different? The formality, the vocabulary, and the tone that you write. It make different. For example, if you write general English, dear my lovely friend, I miss you so much. I hope to see you soon. Love and best wishes. Yeah. But in English academic, we don't write like that. Dear scholar, I miss you. Yeah, you cannot say that. Or maybe the word, for example, you said there are many papers. There are many papers. In academic, we said numerous. Numerous mean many, yeah? Numerous paper extensively explore on the wellness tourism. In the normal language said a lot of the paper, yeah? Can you see the difference? A lot of paper. You can say, oh, I found a lot of paper. But if you're gonna write academic, you will say numerous or several. Numerous, several. It means the same thing, yeah? It means a lot. But in the academic writing, in the academic language, so we use a tone as a formal, and that is how we try to identify that. But before we will be able to write good, we need to get the information correct. Okay, before you write something, before you write academic, for example, yeah, you write a literature review. Before you will get those information into your papers, into your thesis, you need to receive the information that you sure is a good paper, is quality paper, it's not rubbish. Okay, so when you go into a website, you maybe go to Google Scholar. If you want to get the academic paper, and then it will eliminate all those advertising and everything from the normal Google. So you go into Google Scholar and then you maybe type, for example, wellness tourism. You maybe type spiritual tourism. If you want to do some study, for example, adventure tourism in Ladakh, so you put the keyword in Google Scholar, not in Google. Okay. So when you go to Google Scholar, those of keyword that you search, it will come and then they will eliminate all those advertising or those that not related to academic. However, when you search for the paper or document through the Google Scholar, it doesn't mean all the paper is come up are good quality. Yeah? But why they publish them? Nowadays, anyone can publish anything, including the paper, including the journal. Maybe there are new journal. Maybe they try to set up the publisher, new publisher. So when they first start, they need to have any paper to be published. So if they're strict with the paper to publish, they won't have the paper published. So whatever people send to them, they just publish first. Yeah. When they become famous, they become well known. After that, they will starting to review and strict how the paper will be right, how the paper will be written in academic format. So, as I said, rubbish in, rubbish out, garbage in, garbage out. It means that if you read the paper not good, you get the knowledge idea. Oh, they said like that. Okay, we're gonna go to write. You receive the bad information from the bad paper into your thesis. So mean that that information is not accurate or maybe not good. And then you receive the garbage and then you put the garbage in. So we don't want that. Okay. So today, I think if you will study the whole lot, you need maybe about um, another week. But I will give you a very brief summary first. That the first thing is, before we're gonna write, how can we identify a good paper, academic paper, a good journal? Where did we go first? If we want the good quality one, and I will give you information for today. Okay. So how often you write English? Every day or not every day? Master degree you write in English or you write in your language? In English? English? That's good. Your thesis have to be in English? Wow, very good. So I think to start writing English, firstly, maybe when you start the first sentence, and that's the hardest bit. Yeah, for me as well. How can I start the first sentence? When you think about that, oh, and then you put off. Wait until you get the right word. Yeah. Wait until I have the inspiration word that I put it in. So, but if you delay like that, your work won't go. My secret is, especially me, I want to write and finish on time. I just write. And I think that the first sentence I wrote, not my first paragraph. I think like that. This is not going to be first. Oh, just write that. Yeah. But if you think that this is going to be first paragraph, you think, you sleep thinking, walk thinking, and then you not start. But for me, I said, okay, my first writing there is not going to be my first paragraph. I feel better. Oh, this is not first. Oh, you just write it. Yeah. And after that, you just keep writing, and then you may be changing and move around. So the good sort of information for academic writing, it's you can find it in some good journal. And how can we identify good journal? Okay, so I want you to go to the right. I think this is about the plan. Okay, who is thinking like that? When I start my master degree, oh, my journey will be smooth and beautifully. And what happened? As you go along, oh, you walk. Oh, there is a big hole there. Yeah. When you get up, oh, the beautiful scenery, let go and enjoy that. And then when you walk further, oh, I cannot walk. What can I do? Go with the cable car. And the next step, I have to go by boat. And the rain is coming and the storm is coming. Yeah. Before you will get to the end, you're very exhausted. If you not try, you will know that later. Um, So in writing thesis or in writing academic is really time consuming. What do you think is the most important thing to write academic writing? Apart from you have to know the good sort of information. Anyone want to answer? In your opinion, what do you think? What is the most important thing for writing English? Yeah, you have to have good communication. Yeah, you have to good reading, maybe 4 skill: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. Yeah. Sometimes when you write English, when I first start, um, the expert told me that you just write what you're gonna speak. My problem is, when I speak very good because I get used to it. And then when I go to write, it's terrible. And the person who read, you are not the same person. When you speak to me, I can understand, yeah. But when I read your English, why is terrible? They said the word terrible. And I said, why? They asked me, okay? And you know what's the problem? I said, because I'm thinking about tense, grammar. I'm thinking about, oh, if I should use was, were, when, where, why, how, is, am, are, was, were, what should I use? Or what tense should I use? And I'm thinking too much because when I was young, I learned about 10, 12 tense. I'm not sure how many tense you learn here. How many tense when you learn English? I learned 12 tense. Yeah? Past continue, present continue, future tense, past tense, whatever. So when I talk, I'm just talk normal because I've been practiced. But when I put it in my written, and I'm thinking too much about that. So actually, the technique was the first thing, you just write what you're gonna speak. Yeah, that is a technique. You don't have to think about tense yet. Only you think about context is hard enough. Yeah. But you're thinking about 10, and then when you put your finger on the computer, it's just twisting. And then the person who read my paper first time, they said that make it easy. You just write what you think that you're gonna speak. It doesn't matter if it's not academic, but we can go to change the word later. That's how I start. Okay. And another technique is that how did you write the sentence? Did you think in one and then you write, or you think summarize as a whole and then you write down? Don't think word by word. The technique is don't think word by word. Okay? Don't think word by word. You read as summarize, and then you put the idea down, and by you look at what you read. Okay? And after you write for one paragraph, you need to read through. Are you talking about English? Are you talking about writing English? If you don't talk about English, you are welcome to walk out. If you want to listen, please invite you to stay, okay? Because I hear you talk on that background. I won't stay long, okay? I want to give the knowledge to the people who want to learn. If you don't want to, you're welcome. Okay. It disturbed me. All right. Where up to? The technique. Yeah, the technique. You need to not think word by word. When you have one paragraph, you should go back and read, and then you make it sound right or not. Another technique, you read out loud. That is your helping. The second thing is give someone to read. And that is very easy, simple. That's how I practice. Okay. Now I will tell you that what is the good source of information that we should know, and then we read, and then we absorb those information, and then we put it in our thesis. You don't want to put the rubbish in your work. Yeah. You want to be the good student. You don't have to be A straight, as I said. I am fail. My grade, when I graduated, you know how much I get. My university said that you have to pass 2.0 GPA, yeah? I got 2.1. You know that. I'm not the smart. I'm not the best. Don't think that, oh, professor have to be much smart and I can't do that because you're smart. It's not about smart. It's about attitude. It's about hard working. It's about practicing. I was practice day by day. I wrote, I have a lot of diary. If you go back, I keep writing. It wrong doesn't matter. When I go to read now, I funny about my own writing. It's very funny. But because of that, yeah, you can be the same like my level. I'm sure because you're smart. I'm sure because you're hardworking. You just practice day by day. You don't have to do at once, okay? Oh, I have to be not sleep, not eat. I will sit and read. You date, all right? You have to go to have fun. You come home and you write. And this is how I did to improve myself. So during a journey, you maybe have to face so many things. I think I will cross that. If some of you do master degree or you plan to do PhD, you will have to see a lot of your supervisor. You will have to face with the disappointed. Okay, you walk to a supervisor and, oh, the other day you told me to put it in. Oh, take it out. And then you come again. Oh, where is the other one that you put in? Professor, you take me to take it out. Oh, I'll put it back. Yeah, you're not allowed to angry. You're not allowed to get angry with your supervisor. Basically, they help you. Or even bachelor degree, I think you maybe have to do some research, right? In the year 4, maybe you have to do some research. So yeah, I think writing is not fun, but if you enjoy that, you will get the reward. If you take my advice from today, your next step of your life will be increased. You have good quality. Trust me. And then you will go very far. You should be happy that today you have opportunity we practice together. Not many times that you will get this opportunity. Government pay a lot of money for you. Yeah? Government pay my airfare, government pay. They invest a lot for you. You should think that. You should be grateful for that. So, I think I maybe skip that, okay? Now, when you're talking about writing, who thinking that, oh, writing, I'm not enjoy at all. Who is here writing, reading, speaking, listening? Who like writing? Can I see hand? Show me. That's good. Don't be shy. Okay. Okay, that's good. What the rest of that? Who is like speaking and not listening? Who like listening? Very good. But you have to speak too, okay? If you're listening all the time and they think that you're deaf, okay? Can you speak? Bah, 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 bah. Yeah? Okay, you have to combine. Who like to read? Yes. Reading is a good foundation. When you read more, you accumulate your knowledge, yeah? And then when you have knowledge, you can write. I am unable to write unless I read. I draft my paper already these last 3 days. I have my journal. I will publish. I will show you how I wrote, and all of your information are in there. And I will show you, okay? So when talking about writing, sometimes few of you write to write. That's good. You have to write to read as well, okay? And you have to be good listener. You have to be patient. And you like to be speak. But speak in a minimal. If you have to talk, you talk when your time. But if it's not time to talk, the best is listen. For me, I like to listen to the people, and then I take all the information. I observe, I study about people, and when my time to talk, I have all the information. Remember one thing, when you speak, if you have nothing good to speak, don't say so. If you are in a room, what's your opinion? Can you talk? You see this thing terrible and nothing good at all. You want to speak, you just said all negative. But it's fact, yeah? But it's true, Professor. I said the truth. Fact can kill you, yeah? You better not speak. It is not affect your role. When I in a meeting, okay, when I see something, I don't really like it, and I think that is not correct. But it's not my part. It's not my action. But I have to be involved. I just shut my mouth up and I just sit and listen. Don't talk. And if I see that is good and I agree, I will speak out. Give a positive word. That's what I like to do. Yeah, learn to speak. Learn to speak positive. If you cannot lie, just don't say so. If you see somebody that's terrible, and then, oh, you look wonderful, you lie, yeah? You're not sincere. I am not faking person like that. I cannot. If I see not good, I just quiet. So, writing is not that hard, but if you can write properly, it will take you further in your career, even though you are in undergrad. When you write good essay, when you graduated, you go to get a job, you have a very good writing. The people will see that you have good skill, rather than people not pick you and then they hire you because you have some special technique. Okay? All right. If you ask me, I like to write, I like to read, I like to talk only when I teach, but when I am in the society, I am in the group, I will be more quiet. And you know why? Nowadays, many people are talkative. They want to get it out. Have you ever noticed that? When you see someone, when someone I rang someone or someone, they're talking about non-stop, and then they keep talking. And sometimes I listen to like that, and then the people at home, who is that? You can't get the word in. When they talk, and then okay, goodbye. You are talking too much. See you. I can't even get the word in. Yeah. Nowadays, many people maybe they have some mental problem. They have no one listen to them. They have no one to talk and understand. If you are, if this is one thing of the spiritual level grow, you are able to listen, but don't take notice. Put in the left ear, get to the right ear. But if you listen, you will know more. Or sometimes you help people when the people talk. So usually when I am at gym or when I am at work or when I am in the place where I don't have the role to talk or I don't have the role to listen, don't have the role to talk, but I can listen. Most of the time, I will be quiet. You will see me, if you will see me more, I will be very quiet person. Dr. Raj said that when we were with the management, with the colleague, having meal, I will sit there, smile and eat. If they talk to me, I smile. It doesn't mean I don't want to talk, but I rather to listen. If they ask me to talk something, I will. Because everyone talk over each other. Yeah. So the good skill of writing, good listener, reading, practice. You speak just to confirm that what you have learned, you speak is correctly. In some word, that may be not correct, maybe not right. People will correct you, but don't feel offended by that. Okay? If you speak something not right and I correct you, you thank you. But when I was young, my friend correct me and I angry. How dare you correct me? And when I think of, oh, that's true. Because she loved me, she want me to speak correctly next time. When someone correct you and tell you the right way to speak, thank you to them. And that day you will remember, yeah? The next time when you speak the same word, you speak correctly. You have to thank those people. They are your teacher. So I like to write. Rather than sit at the corner of my home, my university, I read and I write. And that's my passion. The reason I like to write because I fail in writing. And my professor said to me when I was doing my study, and you know what he said to me? Because I used to work in the hotel, I very well manage. Yeah, I make the thing properly, and I go to see my supervisor every 2 days, every 2 weeks. I have everything in order, all the information there. But he said, "Oh, your thesis proposal look very good, very well managed. You are hardworking, but after they appreciate that, they just hit your head. Your English expression is terrible." Oh, you cry? I cry many times. He said, "Your English expression, it means that what you write. Your English expression is terrible." And I asked him, "Can you tell me how? It's not terrible. I will go to read." And you know what his answer? "It just doesn't sound right. I cannot tell you how. And I cannot tell you how to make it expression properly. It just doesn't sound right." The English people, yeah, he is native English speaking. When I write something, it doesn't sound right. And I can't tell you how to do correctly, but what you read, it just doesn't sound right. And that painful, yeah. Every single day, when I write and send to him, he keeps saying that for the last 3 years. Okay? And then I told him, eventually, after I pass my proposal, and then I go to collect data and I write my chapter 4. One day, I have 3 supervisors. One is from America, 2 is from Australia, 1 is female, 2 is male. When we have a meeting, oh, we have a final, almost to the final, and he said, "Oh, okay, you come very long way, far away. The model, you should do that, you should do theory this, you should write that, you should move this, you should do more or whatever. However, but I think your English is still terrible. Expression is not get right." And you know what I did? I sitting there and I cry, and they're shocked. My supervisor, "Oh, I never see her cry. You talked to me for the last 2 or 3 years." And I said nothing. I go to cry at home. I go to cry in the car, and in one day I crash. My car, to study PhD, I lost one car, I lost 2 computers. It's damaged. Yeah. I drive the car, boom. Someone cut somebody off, and the front of the car they stopped, and I couldn't because my mind too serious about what I been reprimand. But I don't mind to be reprimand. Okay, I'm very humble, and I take that. But how? He so put the straight, and I cry. And you know what happened? The female lecture professor. "Oh, you okay?" And I think you're a little bit improved. And the American shock. I never see women cry in front of me. And my principal sitting there, "Tissue, give me the tissue." And I said, and then cry until everyone's silent and until I have no energy to cry. Okay? You okay? Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. He doesn't care. Then I said, okay, I have to focus. I have to go to library. I go to borrow a lot of book. Yeah, a lot of book sitting on there from library. And when you go library, the book is hard, it's heavy, right? I carry my suitcase, 10, 20 book in my suitcase. And then in university, we don't have bicycle, we don't have car, we don't have motorcycle. University of Queensland, Australia, you have to walk only. Don't complain if you have to walk about 2 or 3 kilometers each day. So I carry that from my library, make the noise because some part is in the dirt. No, some part is the rock. I read and write, and I want to beat my supervisor. I want to show him that here is I do the right direction. I want to get accepted from him that, oh, your English is good. And I never hear that, okay? But don't get me wrong. My supervisor is my mentor for life. If I don't have him, I will not sitting here. And the attitude when I take back, I never ever revoke. I only take and then how can I improve? I only come back home, even I cry. I have many stones hit me. I got up, I go to practice, I read, I write and I send it to him. I write and I send it to him. And you know what he did? Every 2 weeks, I wrote whatever I think. And I read and I put in my academic writing. That's how my English I put. I send it to him. You know what? I sent to him about midnight. Let's say I will do my chapter 2. In the morning, 6 o'clock, he sent back to me already. And then he changed everything and he correct for me. You know the track chain, like you write something that have the track chains in you. I open the mail in the morning. What? Did he sleep? And then he read the whole lot and then he changed every single line. He read and then he changed into the correct way. He changed into the right expression. And that's how I learn. When I read, when I write about 1 page, okay? I use too many words. And then he correct into only 1 paragraph. From 1 page and all rubbish. And maybe I use double word, Many, a lot, several. In one meaning, I have a lot. I make sure that I not miss that, right? So in the morning, I see that. That's how I learned that this is an English expression that he means. Okay? And when I read and then I correct and then I change, I read every single line he correct for me. The whole page I change. And that I have to thank him. And how I become a good writing because I practice every day and then I have the right person correct me. And he have take his own time. He have 3 kids. He very busy. He professor. He very well known, very famous. He write a lot of book. He is a bookworm. He have many degree in his life. He just study. So I take the good strength from him, and then I change everything and I write. And at the end, I was when he correct me, and I starting to know which direction should I write to get a better expression English. So then when I learn about which direction should I write, okay? And after that, I wrote the paper, first paper in my life. And I said to professor that I have to submit this paper to the conference, one of the famous conference in Australia, and not very easy to get in. They have to review the paper, and then I went to Tasmania and I sent that paper. And then they accept, okay, we accept paper to publish in the conference. I think Joe know that. You go to Thailand. Oh, I'm very happy. Wow, I will go to present my thesis. I will go to present my research in Tasmania, in Australia, down south. And then I go and I present, and I just write according to what I learned from the past, and then I adapt to my own style. And that paper I just sent to my professor. Okay, I will send paper. He have a look. He didn't change. Okay, you can send in. And I sent there. After 3 days, okay, from being told that your English writing expression is terrible, and I never ever expect anything. Only if I get accept, I'm happy. I never think that I will be the best or something. I'm very, estimate myself, because I'm Thai. My first language is Thai, and I learned in Thai language, and my English is starting, and I've been told every day my English expression is terrible. Then one day I didn't know that because you're a new student. The event committee on the conference said they have the best paper award for only PhD student. They will separate. If you are professor and PhD, they separate. Yeah, otherwise it's not fair. So they said, okay, we will have the award every year. We will have the award for best PhD paper award. And I saw that they have, and I don't even care. I don't even interested. I said, I never get that because I only pass. Yeah. There are 250 guests in that gala dinner event, about 170 papers from PhD students around the world, over 20 countries who came to that participant. And then the chair of the conference came. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we have time. We like to announce the best PhD paper award. The professor will sit at the front. Yeah, I am a student. I don't dare to eye contact with professor like you guys when you see me. Just eye contact, okay? Don't be scared. I do the same when I was in the Western because I'm Asian. I don't eye contact. I said, "Oh, professor, you're so scared there, aura, yeah?" We sit at the corner and we just talk. Let them announce. And I play, with my friend. And then, may I announce the best PhD paper award go through. And the light, okay? Like they announced Oscar award winning. The paper go to Anne Ashton. And I still not hear that. Professor at the front, and then they're looking for Anne. And I was in the corner, and my friend, Anne, it's your name. No, impossible. No, Brent, he called you. And then when my friend, yeah, and then the spotlight came. Oh, I said, oh, I am more than movie star. And then I said, is it true? Really? I got it. And I said, yes, your name. And the people put the hand, and I just sitting there and numb. I was shocked. And then professor came, and you're supposed to go there to get your award. Oh, okay. And I just walked there and I received. I was stunned by 3 years that I was told my English expression is terrible. And then I got that best paper award. And that paper was published in QA journal, no, QB, rank B journal. Is a good quality, and I will show you how to do that. Then I'm very happy. I said, I don't even tell my family. You know who I tell the first? Professor, supervisor, who said that my English is terrible. Yeah. And I said, I sent the text. Professor, our paper win best PhD paper award. He said, oh, congratulations. Yeah. Only that. Okay, at least. But you know what? The next one, they said, now we have best paper award. And then now overall, the whole paper from professor, from PhD, they are mixing all up together. And then they will pick that best team. Yeah. And I won another best team of marketing. I got 2 awards. And they said, oh, impossible. But I feel that, oh, I think I head into the right direction of how to practice my writing. Because I practiced over the year. I text my professor again. Professor, our paper win another team. We have another award. And he said, oh, I wish I could be there. Congratulations. Yeah? What I talk to you now, what I tell you now, I didn't come to tell that I am the best. Okay? I didn't tell you that I am the most intelligent. I didn't come to tell that I win the award. The award is just nothing to me. But what I tell you is the way that I learn and I discover myself how I should write those academic papers. And that when I learn over the year, I have the good professor and I put my effort and my attitude. And I learn about all the people that write like that. And I go to download the good paper and I learn about how they address what there should be in there. The most important thing not about only language. It's about what format we should put first, last, and what is this come in as a holistic good paper. References, expression, grammar, contents, and the significant finding as well. What you have done is significant, contribute to the society, into the world. And that is the most important thing. I come to tell you this. I didn't mean that, oh, you have to worship me. No, I don't want that. I have everything I want. But what I tell you is I discover the way of myself from learning. And when I got the award, I only think that, okay, now I know how to write a good paper. I know how to write academic paper. Speaking English not only make you good. When you go to the foreign country, you only make the level to survive. And then how to jump into general English to academic. And that is hard. I failed. And over the year, I was crying many times. When you cry first time, I told my friend, my PhD fellow, today I cry. And my professor shocked. And you know what my friend said? Oh, You will have many more to come. They know that. Oh, not the first time, and you can have many more until you graduated. Yeah. That is the end of the day. You learn how to write properly, and then you know what is in there. And this is the most important thing. I did not come to tell you that how good I am, but I come to tell you that how you should go with your own goal in your life. How you should be determined, what you should behave. The most important thing is the attitude. You know, when I was working in the hotel, I was director HR. I worked for the Accor Group. I worked for the very five-star hotel. Yeah, I have many experience. When my supervisor, two of them have no idea about hotel. They only in academic, but I don't need to get a knowledge hotel from them. Yeah, one of my supervisor younger than me. I studied my master and PhD when I'm at older age. But when I go to listen to them, I don't think about, oh, you younger than me. How do you know? How can you teach me? Or you don't have idea about hotel. How you gonna teach me? I don't think that. I said, I don't have PhD. I don't have master degree. I have hotel. I can tell them, but not this time. Yeah, not your time to go to teach your supervisor what the hotel management. You go into wrong place, wrong time. Now I am as a role of the student. I lower my pride. I demote myself. I be humble, and then I listen because they have PhD and I don't. And that's what you want. Yeah, I want PhD. I leave all my hats. I leave all my title, and I learn and I listen and I change my attitude. I enjoy my life too. Okay. When I finish my study, at the end, I go to play tennis. I go to, talk to friends. I go to party. When I achieve my first chapter, we party, celebrate like you win the lottery. Yeah, every step you have to celebrate. So overall, I've talked to you now. I just want to inspire you. Okay, I just want to inspire you that compared to me, I'm the same like you. I came from zero, I came from minus, and then I have determination. That is the most important thing. And you have to go to close with the people who have expert. That's something you want to know. If you want to know something that person have, go to them. If you are smart, if you want to be smart, be with the smart person. Okay? If you said, oh, they're smart and you keep jealous, oh, they're smarter than me, oh, they're not that good, you're gonna get dumber and dumber and dumber. Yeah? Okay. I will okay. I will go to the page that how we go to find a good academic journal. All right. So like I said, you see, garbage in, garbage out. It means that if you read the wrong information, you go to write, you will put the wrong information in, and you think it's right. Yeah. For our academic, we call the scopus, or we call Saimago, or we call the journal that are ranked in this kind of the uh, publisher. It means that they are good quality. Okay, so how we find out about that? Has anyone have a mobile phone? Yeah, we can see together how we go to get the how we go to check a good journal. When I'm talking about journal, you see that if you want to read the journal that are in rank A, rank B, rank C, rank D, it means that they're very top. Yeah. But to get paper to publish in that rank A, rank B, rank B, rank C, not easy. You know what we have to go through? We have to send to the publisher, to the journal. We will have someone expert read that. If they read that, your format of research not correctly, 5 minutes. Okay. You go into the rank, write that. Okay. You go to see that how you search for the good journal. You go to search, go to your phone. Okay. Go to your phone, and then you go to see that rank journal. You go into Google and go to rank journal, and then you go to okay here. You go to business management and accounting. Yeah. You go to business management and accounting. I think time up, so we need to finish soon. Business management and accounting. You go to rank journal, and then when you see rank journal, you click on that web page. Okay. And then you choose This is our area, hotel and tourism. You go to business management and accounting. After that, you go to the next step is you go to tourism, leisure, and hospitality management. Okay? And after that, the number 4, this is number 1. Okay, this is number 1. This is number 1. You go to rank, and then you go to business, and then you go to choose tourism, leisure, and hospitality, and then you go to the top there, all subject area, and then you choose, okay, sorry, all subject area, you choose this one, business, and then you go to leisure, tourism, hospitality, and after that, it will come up with the name of the journal here. Yeah? They come up with the name of the journal. You see that Q1, it means journal rank A. Q2, QB. This is a journal identified in good quality. You can go to read that the name of the journal. This is all related to tourism, to our area, hospitality, airline, and everything. Okay? If the journal had been published in this rank, you can read that is a journal is good quality because it go through the reviewer and everything. Yeah, it passed through a lot of changing. So the author have to change a lot according to the standard. So this is how you get a good journal. So I hope that you go okay. This is my professor profile. If you want to know that the person who expert in some area, so you go into the Google Scholar and you type the name. Okay, like No Scott, my professor. Then we have profile there. And then they will tell you that what paper they have, what book they're written, okay? This is how you find out that the professor who have academic merit. Or if you want to find me, you can write Anne Suwari Ashton. Google Scholar, you type my name there, Anne Suwari Ashton, and I will have all the publication in there, okay? All right, I think we have no time now. Come to the end. You want to take a photo of this one? So I can send this one to you, okay? Okay, overall from today, I think that you learned something. I think that you learned about the experience that I shared to you. Before I come to this place, I am go through many hard things and I working very hard behind the scene before you get successful. I hope you will be okay successful as well because you're not different from me, all right? The first thing is keep attitude, right? Keep your health well-being and then enjoy your life. Okay, thank you so much for today, and I hope our session 10 day is fulfill you with knowledge and enjoy as well. Very nice to see you guys. Thank you so much for your participation. Thank you so much for your energy. Thank you for paying attention to be with me until today. Thank you very much. Goodbye.